The restaurant was elegant, all crystal chandeliers and pristine white tablecloths. The kind of establishment where reservations were essential and prices weren't listed on menus. Soft, classical music played while well-dressed diners enjoyed quiet conversations over expensive wine. Gabriel Morrison sat alone at table 12, checking his watch with growing frustration. His blind date, arranged by his persistent sister, was now 35 minutes late. At 40 years old, CEO of Morrison Capital Management with a personal net worth exceeding $1 billion, Gabriel was unaccustomed to people wasting his time. He was about to leave when a young woman rushed through the entrance. Clearly flustered and looked around the restaurant with obvious confusion. She wore a simple navy dress that was professional but inexpensive, her blonde hair pulled back in a practical braid, and she clutched a worn purse like a lifeline. The hostess approached her. They had a brief conversation, and then the woman looked directly at Gabriel's table. The hostess gestured toward him. The woman approached uncertainly. "Excuse me, are you Michael Chen? From the accounting firm?" Gabriel was confused. "No, I'm Gabriel Morrison. Are you? Oh God, I'm at the wrong table. I'm so sorry." The woman started to back away. "I'm supposed to be meeting someone for a job interview." The hostess said table 12 and I just assumed, I'm so embarrassed. "Wait," Gabriel said, making a split-second decision that surprised even himself. "My date is extremely late and probably not coming. You're waiting for a job interview. Why don't you sit? We can both wait together rather than alone." Well, hesitated. I couldn't impose. "You're clearly waiting for someone important. Someone who doesn't respect my time enough to show up or call. Please, sit. I'm Gabriel. Sophia Bennett." She sat cautiously, perching on the edge of the chair like she might need to flee at any moment. A waiter appeared immediately. "Can I start you with drinks?" Sophia glanced at the wine list and Gabriel saw her eyes widen at the prices. "Water." "Please, a bottle of the Puyifis," Gabriel told the waiter, then turned to Sophia. "You're interviewing for an accounting position? Assistant accountant at Chen & Associates? It's entry level, but it would be my first real job in my field. Since graduating, I've been working retail for 2 years, trying to pay off student loans while applying to accounting firms. This is my first actual interview." "Why this restaurant for a job interview?" Mr. Chen's assistant set it up, said he likes to interview candidates in neutral settings. I was so excited to finally get an interview that I didn't question it. Now I'm wondering if this is too fancy for someone interviewing for entry-level positions. The wine arrived. Gabriel poured for both of them despite Sophia's protest. "I really shouldn't. I can't afford it. It's already opened, and I ordered it." Refusing would be wasteful. They talked while waiting. Sophia told him about her struggles breaking into accounting, about working retail while studying for her CPA exam at night, about student loans that felt insurmountable on her current salary. Gabriel found himself genuinely engaged, asking thoughtful questions, impressed by her determination and realistic about her challenges. 30 minutes passed. Neither Gabriel's blind date nor Sophia's interviewer had appeared. Sophia checked her phone. "He's 45 minutes late. Do you think I should call? Give me the name of the firm." Gabriel pulled out his own phone and made a quick search. His expression darkened. "Sophia, I need to tell you something. Chen & Associates doesn't exist. There's no accounting firm by that name registered in this city." Sophia went pale. "What? But the interview invitation, the email, was probably a scam. I'm sorry, this isn't a real interview." Tears filled Sophia's eyes. "I spent money I don't have on this dress. I practiced for days. I thought this was finally my chance." She stood. Abruptly, "I'm sorry for wasting your time. Thank you for the wine and the company. Wait, don't leave yet. Let me ask you something. Are you a good accountant?" "I think so. I graduated top of my class and passed the CPA exam on my first try, but I can't prove it because no one will give me a chance." Gabriel made another split-second decision. "Run a capital management firm. We need junior accountants. Come to my office Monday for a real interview. Not a fake one in a restaurant. A legitimate interview with my head of accounting." Sophia stared at him. "Why would you do that? You don't know anything about me except that I showed up at the wrong table." I know you're working retail while studying for professional exams. I know you spent money you don't have on interview clothes for a fake job. I know you're determined and honest and deserve better than scam emails. That's enough to warrant an actual interview. Is this real? Or am I being scammed again? Gabriel handed her a business card heavy stock, embossed lettering, contact information from Morrison Capital Management. This is real. Let's call Monday morning. Ask for my assistant, Margaret. She set up the interview. Sophia took the card with shaking hands. Thank you. I don't know what to say. Say you'll show up Monday. I'll be there. As Sophia left, Gabriel's actual blind date finally arrived. Over an hour late, offering breezy apologies about traffic and not really looking sorry at all. Gabriel stood, politely but firmly told her the date was over, and left. Sophia interviewed Monday and was hired by Tuesday. She proved herself quickly, sharp, detailed, committed. Gabriel found excuses to check her department's progress, to review reports she'd prepared, to ensure she had the resources she needed. Their professional relationship slowly deepened. Coffee in the break room became lunch, in the cafeteria became dinner. After work became something neither could quite define, but both valued. 6 months after Sophia sat at the wrong table, Gabriel asked her to dinner at the same restaurant where they'd met. At the same table, 12. I need to tell you something, Gabriel said. That night we met, I wasn't waiting for a blind date at table 12. I was at table 14. You did sit at the wrong table, but so did I. I moved to table 12. When I saw you looking confused, before the hostess pointed you my direction, Sophia's eyes widened. You lied? About having a date? I lied. Saw you looking lost and something made me want to help. So I moved tables and pretended I was waiting. For someone who was late, I'm sorry for the deception. Why are you telling me this now? Because I'm in love with you and I don't want our relationship built on lies, even small ones. You didn't sit at my table by mistake. I created the mistake deliberately. Sophia sat back, processing. So the blind date story was entirely fabricated? Yes. I'm sorry, don't be. That fabricated story gave me the courage to stay when I could have run. If you'd just approached me directly, I would have been too intimidated to talk to a CEO. The mistake made me feel like we were equals. It's both confused, both waiting for people who weren't coming. We are equals. That part was never a lie. A year. After sitting at the wrong table, or the right one, depending on perspective, they married. At the reception, Sophia gave a speech about mistakes and intentions. A year and a half ago, I walked into a fancy restaurant for a job interview that didn't exist. I sat at the wrong table. Or rather, Gabriel created a scenario where I'd sit at his table by pretending to be at the wrong one himself. He could have just approached me directly. Instead, he created a shared mistake so I'd feel comfortable. That consideration, caring more about my comfort than impressing me, told me everything I needed to know about his character. Sometimes the best relationships start with someone being in the wrong place at exactly the right time. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment about a time when a mistake led you exactly where you needed to be.